Hello everyone, welcome to Exploring with Cindy and Dan. We are doing a 7-day cruise to Alaska with the Royal Princess. In this part 2 of our series of the Royal Princess in Alaska, we will do a full, detailed and narrated tour of the ship from deck 14 through deck 19. We will give you information and tips on disembarkation, what is included in your cruise, what's free, Princess Plus and Premier, Camp Discovery for children 3 to 17 years old, drink packages, Princess Vacation Protection, and many more things to do in the Royal Princess. We also have a galley tour in the kitchen of the ship, so please join us in this adventure. We are doing once again our favorite cruise, a 7-day cruise to Alaska with the ports of calls of Ketchikan, Juneau, Skagway, Victoria in British Columbia, Canada, and a day at Glacier Bay National Park. We are cruising from August 12 through August 19 of 2023 on a convenient weekend departure from Seattle, Washington. We drove to the port from Oregon. It was a nice drive to Seattle, and we parked our car at the Smith Cove Cruise Terminal Pier 91. Princess Cruise Lines offers what is called Princess Vacation Protection, which provides a cancellation fee waiver plus travel insurance benefits with a 24 hours worldwide carefree travel assistance. It also helps protecting you from unforeseen illness, including COVID-19, trip delays, baggage issues, and more. For us, for example, buying the Princess Vacation Protection is very important to help ease our worries before our cruise, and no matter what the cruise line, we always spend the extra for a vacation protection plan. The standard plan costs 8% of your cruise cost, and the platinum plan costs 12% of your cruise cost. For our 7-day Alaskan cruise, we pay around $100 per person for the platinum plan. We've never had to use the Princess Vacation Protection plan in any of our cruises, but it is nice just to know that we have it. Now you are looking at a creative towel folding demonstration at the piazza on deck 5. The stateroom attendants demonstrates us how they fold towels to create animals. They can use any size of towels in your stateroom. If you don't see an animal towel in your stateroom, you can kindly request your stateroom attendant to make you 1 or 2 animal towels for your cruise. We had a little 5-year-old with us, and our nice stateroom attendant made tons of animal towels, and she absolutely loved all of them. Some people ask me about the weather. You can access the weather of the entire cruise on your stateroom TV. The weather for this cruise was around 55 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 12 degrees Celsius in Juneau and Skagway, and we had some rain in Ketchikan and around 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius in Victoria, Canada. It is usually a little bit warmer in August, but we still had so much fun. Just make sure to bring warm clothes, like for example down jackets, raincoats, and maybe a scarf and an umbrella. For an Alaskan weather, the best thing to do is layering your clothes, and you will be fine. The dining areas in the cruise are usually a little bit warmer than most of the ship, especially the Horizon Buffet. So a little jacket with you will be great. But your stateroom has its own thermostat, and you can easily set the temperature of your stateroom. As I mentioned in my previous video, Princess Cruise Line has been sailing the world for more than 55 years. The award-winning cruise sailed to more than 330 destinations around the globe, and Alaska is the best scenic cruising for us. We always try to do an Alaskan cruise at least 2 or 3 times a year. The Royal Princess usually sails in Alaska from the beginning of May until the end of September, and then they reposition the ship and head to Auckland, New Zealand, and Sydney, Australia. At the end of September, when the Alaska season finished, the Royal Princess cruised to Honolulu, Hawaii, and then it goes to Tahiti, Auckland in New Zealand, and it ends in Sydney, Australia. If you haven't done a cruise in Australia or New Zealand, I can tell you that it's amazing. We brought our parents with us on a 6-day Tasmanian cruise back in 2017, and we all loved it. We have a few videos of our trip on our YouTube channel. Please don't forget to watch them. As a fun fact, while waiting for an elevator, you are probably not aware that if you hear one ding, it means that the elevator goes up, and 2 dings, it goes down. Sometimes this is important to know because most of the elevators area are so long that you might be walking or running towards the elevator that opens, not knowing that it's going the wrong direction for you. So if you know the sound, you know which elevator goes up or down, and you don't have to rush to the other end. This is the view from deck 17 midship. Royal Princess is known by their fountain pool, and the show is called Princess Watercolor Fantasy Show. It is an island area between 2 pools that will become a showcase of lights, water fountain, and music at night. According to a crew member, the fountain has around 85 water jets that can shoot water up to 33 feet into the sky. The bright colored lights illuminate the water, and with the music you will see an amazing show of waltzes and all choreographed to the music. The night I filmed this show was a little bit windy, as you can see, but it was still amazing. The best area to see the show is on deck 17 midship, all around the fountain pool. You can see this show a couple of nights in your cruise at 5:45 p.m. and 8:45 p.m. Deck 16 or deck 17 midship. The best time to see the show is at 8:45 p.m. when it is a little bit darker. This is also the area where you can find movies under the star and the big screen where you can watch your movies. This display screen for outdoor movies is 30% larger than the screens on existing ships. Princess Cruise has movies in the afternoon, but the best time to watch a movie is at night, and Princess call it movies under the star. You can watch movies most of the nights in your cruise if weather permitted. Crew members will rearrange the pool chairs, adding a comfortable cushion for you to lay on, and you can get a cozy blanket and your popcorn before your movie starts. And of course, the popcorn is complimentary. And speaking about cozy blankets, Cruise Critics has rated Princess Cruise the best cruise ship beds. Princess has the ultimate sleep at sea. For those who like to have a great night's sleep in a comfortable setting, Princess is the best for a restful sleep. Princess actually has an award-winning luxury bed that uses the latest in sleep science and technology, with a high-tech design with European-inspired duvet and woven cotton liners. So sleeping on a Princess bed is absolutely great. These are the cruising ducks. There are a lot of social media groups devoted to cruising ducks, including the Cruising Ducks Facebook page with over 45,000 members. This is a phenomenon that started with a 10-year-old girl named Abby, who hit about 50 ducks on the Carnival Breeze back in 2018. She just wanted to put a smile on passengers who will find her ducks. Now that a lot of people know about this phenomenon, people hide the ducks in public areas for other passengers to find, and usually you will see a little note with the name of the ship, the date, and the name of the person who hides the ducks. It is fun to hide the ducks, but it's more fun to find them. On this cruise, we were able to hide 26 ducks with the help of our niece. She enjoyed hiding them, and she also found a few while hiding ducks. We are starting our tour of deck 14 through deck 19. Deck 14, the Riviera deck, and deck 15, Marina deck, are full of cabins with a laundromat. But the Riviera deck has a wedding chapel at the aft of the ship, where you can plan your wedding or your vow renewal. Just talk to your Princess Cruise planner. On our cruise, we met a couple in the elevator going to a family wedding at the wedding chapel room. This room also accommodates cruise passengers if they want to get together for an interdenominational Bible study or Friends of Dr. Bob and Bill W. meeting. But I noticed that the interdenominational church service was held in the Vista Lounge on this cruise. The concierge lounge is also located on deck 14 next to the wedding chapel, and it can be accessed on both the port and the starboard side of the ship. The port side, as I said before, is the left side of the ship, while the starboard side is the right side of the ship. Their entrance requires your medallion access, and it is only for guests sailing in suites. Now we are on deck 16, Lido deck. This is the Calypso Cabanas, where you can get your pool towels in the morning and in the afternoon, and at night you can get your blankets for your movies under the star. Royal Princess is known for the Sea Walk. This is a 60 feet or 18 meters long semicircle glass walkway over the side of the ship on both the port and the starboard side. It is 128 feet or 39 meters above the ocean. This is the Sea View Bar. It's one of the two pool bars on deck 16. Royal Princess has two pools and two top deck pools, a retreat pool and a wake view pool, and it has 8 hot tubs, and the ones with great views are on deck 17, the sun deck. This is the Prego Pizzeria that is included with your cruise. You definitely need to try a slice of their award-winning signature Neapolitan-style pizza. They have cheese and pepperoni pizza every day and one daily special as well. Margarita pizza and white glacier are one of my favorites. This is Mermaid's Tail. It's a pool bar where you can enjoy your favorite beverage, and it is located between the ice cream area and the Trident Grill. Trident Grill is a great place to get a fast snack, and it is also included with your cruise. They offer 100% handmade gourmet burgers, including their Princess Burger, Veggie Burger, grilled chicken sandwich, or loaded fries and hot dogs. This is the other Sea Walk from Royal Princess on the starboard side of the ship. Swirl's Ice Cream Bar, open every day from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and they serve vanilla, banana, coffee, chocolate, and many more flavors of ice cream on a cone or on a bowl. This is one of the main pools at Royal Princess, and behind the pool you can see the fountain pool. This is the Horizon Terrace at the aft of the ship. There are many tables inside the Horizon Court Buffet. Tables for 4 and 6 are the most common settings, but if you want fresh air, you should eat outside by the sky pool or head to the aft of the ship where we are right now, and you can see the amazing views and the wake of the ship. There is also a beverage station available for you at the aft of the ship, but it was not working the entire cruise. This is one of the entrances of the Horizon Court Buffet on Lido deck, deck 16 at the aft of the ship, and it is included in the cost of your cruise. This buffet features food stations from around the world that offers a great variety of regional flavors. Royal Princess offers Asian noodles like ramen, German grilled sausages, and Japanese, Vietnamese, Korean, Chinese satays and vegetables. The buffet has an Indian corner every day of your cruise, including for breakfast, and an Italian corner on the aft of the ship. They will always have vegetarian and gluten-free choices. Every night on your cruise, the Horizon Court features different regions of the world. For example, on the sail away day, the buffet had an all-American themed counter and ramen soup bar. The second day was Bavarian beer fest and ramen, which was traditional German cold cuts, sausages, and my favorite, chicken schnitzel, a type of breaded chicken that Princess makes so delicious. On our Skagway day, the buffet featured an Indian themed counter and ramen noodle station. We also had Brazilian themed night and an Italian night, and of course, don't forget Mongolian night and sushi. Our 7-day cruise had 2 formal nights at the main dining room. The dress code for formal nights on a Princess cruise is tuxedos, dinner jackets or dark suits for men, and evening gowns, cocktail dresses, or elegant pantsuits for women. If your cruise is between 5 and 6 nights, you will only have 1 formal night. On a 7 to 13 night cruise, you will have 2 formal nights, and on a 14 to 20 nights, you will have 3 formal nights, and so on. If you want to avoid 1 or the 2 formal nights, you can head out to the casual buffet for dinner or enjoy a pizza at the Prego Pizzeria or a hamburger at the Trident Grill that are both on deck 16. The Horizon Court buffet is the main dining area at the buffet, and the Horizon Bistro area is the light snack area. This is one of the 3 beverage areas at the Horizon Court buffet. You have tea, coffee, water, chocolate, and for breakfast you have a variety of juices, like for example apple juice, orange juice, pineapple juice, and cranberry juice. On Princess Cruise, most food and drinks are included in the price of your cruise, like at the Horizon Court and Horizon Bistro and the pastry shop, the Trident Grill, Prego Pizzeria and Alfredo's Pizzeria, the International Cafe, and of course the dining rooms that are the Allegro, Concerto, and Symphony dining rooms on deck 5 and deck 6. Princess Cruise has what it is called the Princess Plus, and it costs $60 per day per guest if you choose to get it. It includes a plus beverage package plan that are drinks up to $15 each, Wi-Fi for 1 device per guest, crew appreciation, which are the gratuities for the crew, and you will receive premium desserts, 2 per day, fitness classes, 2 per cruise, and unlimited juice bar here at the pastry shop. The Princess Premier costs $80 per day per guest, which includes drinks up to $20 each, Wi-Fi for 4 devices per guest, crew appreciation, 2 specialty dining meals per guest, photo package with unlimited digital prints and 3 regular prints, unlimited premium desserts, fitness classes, and juice bar. And this package also includes a free medallion accessory and reserved theater seating for production shows only. You can upgrade to these Princess packages at the time of your booking, or you can ask a crew member when you are on board at the guest services. Now let's talk about the Internet package plan from Princess Cruise. The Internet package plan for the entire cruise is $105 for 1 device, or $280 for multiple devices up to 4 devices. We are Platinum members, so as a Platinum member, we receive a 50% discount on the Internet package plan, and it was just $52 for 1 device or $140 for 4 devices. But the Medallion Net Wi-Fi in the cruise is free for all cruises. These are the Princess event listing that our stateroom attendant leave inside our stateroom at around 8 p.m. every night, so you can read about the events on your cruise for the next day. It is a detailed information paper of daily events. If you have your phone with you, the Medallion app has the journey view, which is exactly the same as the Princess event listing. It is very good to familiarize with this event listing so you can be aware of everything that is going on your cruise. The front page shows you the events for the morning, afternoon, and evenings, while giving you some information about arrival times at the ports of call and the dress code for the night, smart casual or formal night. The back of the event listing paper will show you the location and time of every area in your cruise, including dining rooms, bar, and lounges. It also used to tell you what the weather will be for your cruise the next day, but now you can find the weather on your stateroom TV. As I mentioned before, one question people ask me is about the shops of Princess and the casino, and why they are closed when we arrive to the ports of call. Cruise ship casinos are not open 24 hours a day, but they are open late nights. Casinos and shops in a cruise ship are closed while the ship is in port to comply with local government and gambling rules, and they reopen when cruising in international waters. Princess Cruise has the Princess Prices, and it is included with the Princess Premier package. If you don't have the Premier package, Princess Prices cost $10 per day. It is an onboard promotion where you can enter to win all kinds of prizes through your stateroom door. You can activate it when you unlock your door, and you will be signed up, so every time you enter your room, watch your stateroom screen and see if you won a prize. Some of the prizes are a Princess Cruise a year for 10 years, a Princess Cruise for 2. There is at least one person who wins every cruise. There is also a 3-day trip to New York for 2 with airfare and hotel, and a $10,000 shopping spree, and so much more.
Oh, there's a tail shot. Got it?
This is the fitness center at Royal Princess. It features a full range of equipment, including treadmills, bicycles, and ellipticals. It also has weights and strength equipment. While you're working out, you can see amazing views of Alaska wilderness. Most of their equipment feature personal TV screens. I like using the bicycle because it has an interactive virtual screen. It gets crowded in the morning, as most people want to start the day with a great workout, but I usually go late in the afternoon when it is the least crowded. The fitness center has separate men's and women's changing facility, and it's included in the cruise. But the fitness classes like yoga or Pilates, spinning or TRX training are not included. If you have the Princess Plus package, 2 complimentary fitness classes are included in your package. Or if you have the Princess Premier package, you will have unlimited access to fitness classes. Royal Princess offers free Zumba classes and complimentary basic group fitness classes. Just check your Princess event listing paper for time and day. This is outside of the fitness center at the aft of the ship, and this is the smoking area for the passengers. This is the Platinum Studio. It is specialized in premium black and white portraits with skilled experts, and using lighting techniques, you will have stunning photographs. If you have children under the age of 18, there is also multiple areas for them to play and enjoy, with enriching youth and family programs with onboard activities, with lots of fun and creativity programs for them. The treehouse at Camp Discovery is an area for little ones, aged 3 to 7 years old, where they can watch movies and cartoons. They have a t-shirt coloring, pajama parties, talent shows, kids fun fair, and creative art projects. Our niece was 5 years old, so every morning after breakfast, she will stay at the treehouse at Camp Discovery for 2 to 3 hours. And in the afternoon after lunch and at night after dinner, the treehouse also had a 3-hour program for them. She was so happy to go to the treehouse every day. And these are the crafts that she did during our cruise, and I will go more in depth on a different video. All children must be registered by parents or guardian online or throughout the cruise. On the first day, she did a really cute necklace that worked as her medallion lanyard. On the second day, they had a Color Me Bear, a safari face mask in the afternoon, and on a Juneau day, they had a family fan at the piazza on deck 5, and the rest of the days, they watched movies, they had a hat coloring, t-shirts coloring, another coloring party for sea animals. They also had a pirate treasure hunt, and the Ketchikan night, they had a pajama party that she enjoyed so much. On the last day of the cruise, they gave her a little cute backpack with a cute stuffed animal, a husky, and a holder for face mask. I know that when we come back to a Princess Cruise, she will definitely like to go back to Camp Discovery. This is the children's outdoor area where they can race little bicycles. The lodge at Camp Discovery is an area for children 8 to 12 years old, where they can play video games, tournaments and charade, watch movies and cartoons, join a scavenger hunt, participate in talent shows and science of the seas, and much more. And the last area at Discovery Camp is the beach house. It's for teens ages 13 through 17 years old, where they can hang out, socialize, and connect with other teens. This was our Juneau day. They had the family fun morning at the piazza on deck 5 midship, starting at around 10:30, for anybody who wanted to come. This family event consisted of a station for face painting, another one for glitter tattoos, another station to build an airplane or a shark, and another station for arts and craft, where my niece was able to make a bracelet for her dad who couldn't come with us. I think we all enjoyed the family fun morning. Even Stanley the bear joined us at the end. Something that I want to add is that Royal Princess doesn't have a dedicated area for babies or toddlers under the age of 3, but children as young as 6 months old can still cruise with Princess. Some itineraries with longer days and those with multiple sea days, the minimum age rises to 12 months at the time of embarkation. Continuing with our tour on deck 17, we are now at the forward of the ship, and this is the retreat pool and bar. You can access this area with the forward elevators on deck 17. This is an exclusive area for adults to relax and rejuvenate. This is the sanctuary. It is the oasis for adults. It is a calm and relaxing deck space that offers amazing views so you can just relax and enjoy. The sanctuary has refreshing drinks, and if you want to get a massage, head to the private cabanas. The day we filmed this area was a little bit windy, so crew members removed some of the chairs and covered the rest of them. But on a sunny day, this is a great place to relax and take in the views. We are heading now one deck up to deck 18, the sports deck. And this is the center court. It is the sports courts facilities for the Royal Princess. You can play basketball, soccer, and some days pickleball. Next to the center court is the game lounge. I remember back in 2017 when we boarded the Royal Princess, the game lounge was a room where you can play simulation shooting with ducks or discs. But I do not remember seeing this space open during our cruise. The blue painted area on the floor is the jogging track. It is conveniently located on deck 18 above the fitness center. Dan likes to power walk in this jogging track, but I prefer the fitness center. If you walk or jog 7 laps on this track, you will be doing 1 mile of outdoor exercise. On a couple of days on our cruise, we had very high winds and deck 18 was closed. The last deck of our ship is deck 19, where you can find the sunbathing deck and the long court. Princess has a 9-hole miniature putting course that will definitely put your golfing skills to the test, and it is included with your cruise. On the last day of your cruise, at around 10 a.m., Princess Cruise always have a galley tour. This galley tour started at the concerto dining room on deck 6. You really don't want to miss the opportunity to visit their galley, and it is absolutely free. An officer directed us to one of the kitchen area of the ship to start the galley tour. Princess Cruise stopped doing the galley tour back in 2020 due to the pandemic, but this year they restarted to offer it again, and it was amazing. On an Alaskan cruise, there is always a naturalist in our cruise. And national park rangers will always join the cruise at the entrance of the national park, and you can enjoy occasional commentary from him or her. They will broadcast in the Horizon Court and the Horizon Bistro areas, deck 16 aft, or via your stateroom television. Tune in by selecting the movies and TV options on your TV, then live TV, and then the bridge cam logo. They won't be able to broadcast on the outside decks at the entrance of the inside passage of Glacier Bay National Park, as Alaska has a broadcast sound law so people won't disturb the wildlife. But once we pass the entrance of the park, you can start hearing the broadcast. Royal Princess offers multiple enrichment programs and activities. One of our favorites was the North to Alaska program, explained by our naturalist at the Princess Live on deck 7. Now it's time to talk about disembarkation. On our 4th day of our cruise, we received our disembarkation documents to read. They offer express walk-off disembarkation, which means that you will be carrying your own luggage. And this program is not available for guests who require assistance, and this is the option that we always choose for our family. It is pretty easy for us to just grab our luggage and walk out the ship between 8 or 8:30 a.m. But on this cruise, we started our disembarkation at around 7:40 a.m., as our ship had clearance to disembark the passengers. So be aware that if you choose the express walk-off, you might disembark earlier than your assigned time. These are the tags for your luggage if you decide to choose the regular disembarkation. If you prefer, you can choose from the other options available, like traveling independently that doesn't require transfer from the ship, or Princess Airport Transfer, or Port Ballet. If you choose these options, Princess will assign you a meeting location on deck 7, so you can wait there until they announce your group number, so you can disembark with them. Please remember to leave your luggage outside your door the night before the end of your cruise. This is the end of our video, part 2, so please don't forget to watch our Royal Princess to Alaska part 1. Our next video for next week will be the ports of call of Ketchikan, Juneau, Skagway, Victoria in Canada, and featuring the inside passage of Glacier Bay National Park. We woke up at 5 a.m. to get a beautiful shot of the inside passage, so we can share it with you. Please consider subscribing to our channel. It is free to do so, and we will really appreciate it, as we are very close to get to our goal of 1,000 subscribers. And don't forget to hit the notification bell on, so you'll know when we'll have our next video of the ports of call in Alaska. Thank you.